In this video we are going to create an expert advisor that is able to trade the parabolic SAR indicator, and we are also going to use the stochastics oscillator as a filter. So let's find out how to do that with MQL4. To get started, please click on the little icon here or press F4 on your keyboard. Now you should see the Meta Editor window, and here we have a pre-coded solution. We start with two include statements. The first one is for the entry. We are going to import a module called checkEntry SAR. And the second include statement here is for the stochastic oscillator. This one is called checkEntry stochastic, and we are going to use it as a filter. To calculate the trading signal, we will call a function that is called checkEntry SAR. To get the filter value, we will use checkEntry stochastic. And if the trading signal equals buy and the filter also equals buy, we want to check if we have any open orders. We want to check if we have no open orders, and that would be the case when orders total equals 0. And if all conditions are true, we use order send for the current symbol to open a buy trade for 10 microlot. In the other case, when the trading signal equals sell and the filter also equals sell and we have no open orders, we use order send for the current symbol to open a sell trade for 10 microlot. Finally, we use the comment statement to output the SAR signal and the stochastic filter value, and that's it for the main module. But to get the trading signal, we need to call this function that is included in the second module. Here we have a function called checkEntry SAR. It will return a string value, and we create a string variable called signal without a predefined value here, because we can calculate it by using the ISAR function for the current symbol on the chart and the currently selected period on that chart. These are the standard values for the parabolic SAR as you would see them when you drag it on the chart. And this last value here is a shift value. We don't need that, so we use 0. And now we can calculate if the SAR value is below the close price for candle 0. If that is the case, we consider that to be a buy signal, so we assign the word buy to our signal. In the other case, when the SAR value is bigger than the close price for candle 0, that would be a sell signal, and that's when we assign the word sell to our signal. Finally, we use the return statement here to return our signal to the main module. Actually, we can remove these two braces here. Now we need to save this module because it will be compiled with the main module in a few minutes. But before we do that, let's check the filter module for the stochastic. This function is called checkEntry stochastic. Once again, we create a signal variable of the type string because the function will also return a string value. Now we can define the K period and the D period. We use 5 and 3. Because when we click on Insert, Indicators, Oscillators and select the stochastic oscillator here, you will see that the K period is 5, the D period is 3, and that's what we use here. Now we can use the included function iStochastic for the current symbol on the chart and the currently selected period. This is an old value. Actually, I could replace this one with the term underscore symbol and the second one with period. This looks better. So now we use the included iStochastic function for the current symbol on the chart and the currently selected period. For the K value, we use the K period. The D period, the value 3, that's for the slowing value. You can see this here in the standard parameters. We use mode SMA, that stands for mode simple moving average. This value here is for the price field. If you mark the iStochastic function and press F1, you will learn that the price field can either be on low and high prices, which is value 0, or for closed prices. And we will use the value 0, mode main, and the last value here is for the candle number. So this is for candle 0. Afterwards we repeat the whole thing, and the only difference is the name of the variable here. And this time we are doing it for candle 1. And the D value for the current candle and the candle before is calculated exactly the same. But this time we use mode_signal instead of mode_main. And if the current K value is below 20 and the D value for the current candle is also below 20, we check if the K value 0 is above the D value 0, and if the K value 1 was below the D value 1. And if that is true, that would be a buy signal, and then we assign the word buy to our signal. In the other case, if the K value is above 80 and if the D value is also above 80, we want to find out if the current K value for candle 0 is below the D value for candle 0, and if the K value for candle 1 was above the D value for candle 1. And if that is true, that would be a sell signal, and that's when we assign the word sell to our signal. Finally, we return the signal value to our main module, which is the one with the onTick function here. I have activated the German language, so let's change that to English here. This looks better. And now we can click on the compile button or press F7. I don't have any errors here. But if you don't understand what all the code here does, you maybe want to watch one of the MQL4 basic videos, or maybe even the premium course might be interesting for you. You can find that one on our website, where we also have the source codes for codes like this one, so that you don't have to type everything. In my case, I can now click on the little button here or press F4 to go back to MetaTrader. And in MetaTrader you want to click on View, Strategy Tester, or press Ctrl and R. Please pick the new file, standalone SAR stochastic. Enable the visual mode here and start your test. Here we are. The Expert Advisor is running, and if you don't see the indicator and the oscillator here, you might want to use a little trick. Just open a new chart window, click on Insert, Indicators, Parabolic SAR. We go with the default values here. Now let's repeat that and click on Insert, Indicators, Oscillators, and choose the stochastic oscillator. Once again we click on OK. And now you can save the chart by right-clicking into it. And please select Template, Save Template, and save it as tester.tpl. You can overwrite the current one, because tester.tpl is what we see when we start a strategy test. In my case, I have done that before. Now I need to speed up the whole thing a little bit. And now you should see some trades here. We made a few. Here are the results. So our little Expert Advisor is working. And in this little video you have learned how to create an Expert Advisor for the parabolic SAR indicator. And we also use the stochastic oscillator as a filter. And you have coded it yourself with a few lines of MQL4 code.